What's it with you today, man? Where your energy at? Today is Mental Health Mondays. But before I start this, I want to give another big thanks to first my God Joe that work at Broward County and work with the homeless people. They're doing such a great job. Thank y'all again for showing me so much love and welcome me into y'all weekend team building retreat. It was such fun. And it made me think about how did I help heal myself through this. And I'm reading this book, Power versus Force by David R. Hawkins. And it speaks about the law of sensitive conditions based on initial contact. I apologize. Sensitive dependence on initial contact. What that means is, if I keep adding a drop of positivity to my so-called negative situation, in a matter of time, that drop is going to affect the whole. And once it affects the whole, it pushes through to a new energy. In the quantum physics fields, depression, anxiety, that's called a turbulence. That turbulence, which my turbulence was depression and anxiety. But on the quantum field, I kept putting positive affirmations. I kept seeing my life in a positive way. I kept seeing myself the way I wanted to be seen. So we go back to that law of sensitive conditional initial contact. It shows us when we keep adding something positive to it, it can change that whole. If I'd have gave up on me speaking about my issues, I would never been at Broward County Friday speaking about this. It went from me not believing in myself to me getting back into myself and understanding who I am, not what I am. I'm not a name, I'm not a title, I'm not my finances. I am a spirit having a human experience. And if we leave that other side out, we will always feel like we missing something. I got a hole in me. I'm never satisfied. Because when we're bored and we're not actually quenching our spiritual needs on the inside, we feel like we need something outside. I want to go here, go there, do this, do that. That is only a temporary solution to something that need a long-term solution to. So after a while, if you get that money, that vacation, that car, that job, whatever you think will make you feel better, after a while, that feeling dissipates. You're trying to ask yourself why. Because the void that's within cannot be filled with something outside of you. How could something outside of you fill a void inside you, inside of you? Just think about it. If I have a void inside of me, I'm going to depend on something outside of me to fill that void. And when it doesn't, I'm going to hold that responsible? No. We are responsible for filling our own void. Stop putting responsibility on other people, and when they don't do it, you talking about somebody let you down. You let yourself down because you gave somebody else your power. So the law of sensitive dependence on initial conditions. Every day, if you put a drop of positivity in that bucket, eventually that bucket will overflow, leading to a new joyful energy field. Is it easy? No. But it's definitely doable. It's uncomfortable. It's inconvenient because you have to unpeel yourself and tear yourself away from them old titles, that old BS, them old belief system that's no longer serving your higher frequency to maintain that level. You're too busy doing something. No, that comes from the five senses doing something. When you come from that higher level, you just be. I shift from doing me to start just being me. So when we breathing and we're allowing our consciousness to steady build and attract higher frequency vibrations, the law of initial conditions is so important. You hear what I'm saying? Look it up for yourself. Don't just believe me. Look it up for yourself and you will see how important it is to you. That way, that's empowerment. Because to me, it makes plenty of sense. But it doesn't matter if it makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, you will not apply it. And if it's not applied, it can't be used. That's like I sell shea butter. You kind of ashy, your skin dry. If you don't put that shea butter on and apply it, how could your skin benefit from the qualities of shea butter if it's not applied? We have to apply our determination and realize, you know what? No matter what comes up today, if it's not positive, if it's not uplifting, and it's going to empower myself or anybody else, I would not allow my consciousness to feed that by engaging with it, by constantly thinking about it, by picking at it. If not a high vibration frequency, why are we engaging in it? That's like if a stranger came to your front door and knocked on you. Would you open and let them in? You wouldn't 9 times out of 10. So same thing in our mind. When we have strange thoughts that's not empowering us or making us feel loving, why do we let them in? Because we think we have to, because they're so close to us. This is why I so love talking about meditation, because it gives you time to sit and feel within and realize like, whoa, I have a lot of thoughts. So hopefully it helps you understand that you're not your thoughts. You're the watcher of your thoughts. You're the observer. You're sitting in a seat of consciousness, is watching how often I have thoughts, how often my thought patterns change. If you didn't have time to sit and watch that, you're like, whoa, let me check this. And not checking it to make it a bad thing or a good thing, but just to analyze the situation and make the proper adjustments. Because in the non-linear dynamics, which that law is based on, it's based on the stuff that we can't see before it manifests the things we do see. We think about linear. Linear is A has to come first, then B, and then C. In non-linear, they can come in any order or all at the same time. It's not an academic. Spirituality can happen just like that because it's non-linear. It doesn't have to follow a certain protocol. People ask me, how long does it take? It just happens. Because each day, you're putting a small increment in something. You keep putting a small increment in something, it's going to eventually change. Guaranteed. The law of sensitive dependence on initial conditions states that, and it's based on the non-linear dynamics. Those two combined is what I'm speaking about. Look it up. Do some don't just believe what I'm saying. I want you to know what I'm saying. And when you do some research and find out, then your life go to elevate, like, whoa. Because we have a belief system that wants us to feel like we're not worthy. I don't deserve this. Any kind of ailment that's going to bring melodrama to my body, to my mind, to throw me off my intuition, that's what's going to throw us off. So when we meditate, we're able to see the difference between our mind and our intuition. And when we sit in the middle, I can have a power to choose. Should I go with my mind or my intuition? Intuition. As you keep doing that and keep doing that, you're going to form a habit, understanding the vote between your mind and your intuition. That's when the fun starts. So be patient. Don't put a time limit on it. It's not your job. It's not a goal. It's a lifestyle. It's a way to be. So as we're breathing in and out our nose, relaxing, disconnected from that amygdala that deal with fight, flight, or freeze, connecting to our prefrontal cortex, peace, relaxation, decision making. Then we're connecting back to our source. Then we're getting back to exactly who we are and forgetting what we thought we was. No, we learn yourself. This NamasteThug. I'm not telling you something I heard. I'm telling you something that I healed with from the inside out. Oh man, I love you so much. Just for you putting that effort forward. I love the essence of what you are, not just the outside. So today, take time with yourself, love yourself more, and feed yourself them positive thoughts. And watch how your life go to evolving and changing, and how you go to attracting things to you. NamasteThug, man. Remember, your wellness is your breath. Peace.